Anything you want to say just after that? That's a wonderful win right there. Obviously, any opening statement?
Um, Big kudos to us for playing well on the defensive end. That's where it starts. Coach L really harped on that in practice, and I feel like we stayed true to our defense, and we rebounded the ball really well, and we kept them to 50 points. That team could really score the basketball, so we did really well on the defensive end.
Being able to roll out 9 guys for the first time in a long time, and no one playing more than 30 minutes. I mean, what does that do for you guys?
It's huge, I think our record when we have all guys out there, except for Dang, that's obviously still tough not having him. But when we have these 9 guys, I think that's huge, and I think our record's been good, and we're able to, with that rotation, play better defense because you can actually get guys resting and stuff. When we used to have like 6, 7 guys, people were getting tired, and that's when mistakes happen. So I think it's huge now going forward. Hopefully we can keep everyone healthy.
Yeah, I feel like now we have a lot more depth. That rotation is huge for us. Guys are playing long minutes. You get tired towards the end of the game, and having 9 guys in and out of rotations is huge. It's huge.
You guys had a lot of hands on defensively, tip balls and all like that. I know you guys emphasize a lot defensively in practice. Was that one of them? Because it seemed like there was a bunch of, I think it was 12 turnovers you guys forced them to.
Yeah, definitely. Loose balls. Coach L has been on us like, hey, it's 50-50. It's just who wants it more. And today we wanted it more. We really prided ourselves in hitting the ground and getting to those loose balls and not letting them turn us over. And we forcing turnovers, so that was big for us.
Rodney, finally string 2 conference wins in a row. How satisfying is that?
It's a great feeling. It's way better than losing. But we're gonna celebrate this tonight, and we got 3 road games. And we just gotta be prepared, and preparation is key. And I feel like Coach L is gonna do a great job at having us prepared to go against Virginia Tech. I think we have next, and they play great at home, so we're gonna have to be ready for a challenge.
Ronnie, you touched on that. Virginia Tech next. You had your last 3 road games in this year. What do you think is what does the mindset have to be going into these last 3 games to make sure you can rack together as many conference wins as you can in the year?
Probably just review our last game plan because we did play them before, and we did a good job against them. They like to play small ball, so we just got to be prepared for that. We've been doing a lot of things on our defensive end, so just maintain, and we just got to be prepared for whatever they throw at us. But I think we have a good chance of playing them over there.
Question for either of you. Wong is not playing like a freshman. Can you talk about how that's been going in practice? How is leadership? How's that been going?
Yeah, Wong's been awesome for us the last few games. Ever since he got into that starting role, really, he's got ultimate confidence. He knows his offensive game. He knows what he can do. So in practice, on the court, he's doing those things, and it really helps us a lot right now. And we just need him to focus on defensively as well. If he could do that both ends of the floor with that intensity, I think he could be, a huge player. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. With our guards being out, like Chris and Cam being out for those games, they gain a lot. Like not only just Isaiah, but Harlan and Anthony who comes in the game, they gain a lot of experience. And we played a lot of pressure teams, so a lot of pressure on the ball, and I think they compose themselves really well, and it's starting to really show. And Zay's he feels free out there to show what he can do, and he's a great player.
Couple more for Rod and Sam.
Sam, can you talk about, Coach L told us you've been bothered by a bit of a neck injury, yet you came off the bench and played really well. You had 9 points and 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, Keith Stone, a veteran, has been starting the last couple of games in your place and has really helped the team with defense and rebounding. So you talk about your game coming off the bench and Stone going into the starting lineup in place of you, and what he's brought to the team, defense and rebounding.
Yeah, so obviously I had the neck injury, took a blow in practice before the game, and that had me out. And Keith being able to come in, he's a veteran, so he's always up for anything really, and he's a defensive guy. He locks in, he knows little moves, he's got the veteran moves, and so he's huge for us whenever he's on the floor. And him and me, it's like we don't really care who starts or anything like that. We know it's when you're out there, you win your battle. You win the time that you're out there. You make sure you do it on the defensive end, and Keith's huge for us in that category.
Last question.
Sam, when you took that shot in practice, how concerned were you that you were going to miss some time?
Not really. I was wanting to play. That last game against Boston College, but the coaches kind of wanted me to sit out because, you know, we've had Chris who had his groin injury and he played at Duke, and that kind of aggravated a bit, so I think Coach L was really hesitant about that. So he kind of told me to sit out, not play. But yeah, now getting treatment and stuff, it feels better and willing to go forward.
Okay, last one from Ted.
Rodney, just big picture now. You guys got 5 league games to go, and those of us who covered the team, we can tell just by energy, body language, you guys are healthy, you're feeling really confident. You got 3 on the road, and then a couple more here in the ACC tournament. What's the outlook for the team the rest of the way? But it looks like you guys are finally starting to get it all together in the stretch.
That's what it feels like. I feel like we just take the momentum we have right now, and we take that going into Virginia Tech. And from here on out, we go game by game by game, and just take it one at a time. And there's still a lot of basketball to play in the postseason. We're gonna see where we end up, but just game by game, and just keep that confidence. Win or lose, we just gotta get better and better each game, and I think we'll be just fine.
All right, thanks everyone.
Awesome.